I've not seen such bravery.
Today's video may be one of the biggest twists and turns we've ever had within our show. Heck, maybe even within the video game collecting world on YouTube. This video could literally rewrite the history of Capcom and Mega Man in the most unreal, unprecedented way. It's a beautiful day as Ricky and I head out to Los Angeles, driving out to LA to go buy out a collection, and from what we're seeing, it's gonna be quite a doozy. All right, we're here at the collection that we're buying from Greg. Greg, by the way, nice to officially meet you on camera. First thing, I wish I would have brought a jacket. It's cold in the shade. Yes. Ricky, do you have anything intelligent to say?
I really don't. Just because you have the mic there doesn't mean I'm gonna say something intelligent.
I mean, Ricky, look, we could just open any random. I don't know if this will be a good one or a bad one. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. So NES, Super Nintendo. I always say Ricky and I's main love is Nintendo and Super Nintendo. So, you know, just to kind of start to poke in, Gremlins 2, great game. Snake Rattle and Roll, one of my favorite games. Mario All-Stars, there's Game Boy. Ooh, there we go. Belmonte's Revenge. Batman, Rad Racer, Akari Warriors, Battletoads Double Dragon, one of my favorites. Ooh, Mario RPG down there. Oh, look at this. Clock Tower. Oh, great gameplay on this, by the way.
So we pull up the PS1, PS2 stuff's amazing.
Ricky, look at this pile right here, Ricky. This is just...
Silent Hill? Oh, Clock Tower?
Gosh. Ricky and I were talking not too long ago. We used to find Silent Hill 2 all the time at the swap meet for like $1. All the time. It was everywhere.
One for you, one for me.
So the first thing we see on top of all these bins that are laid out for Ricky and I to look at is all of these PlayStation horror games. This is, I don't know if he knows, he says he watches the show, but this is the stuff that grabs my attention. You're talking Silent Hills and Clock Towers and Resident Evils and Fatal Frames and all the dark and spooky stuff that makes you want to buy those collections. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is a great little, just thing to see at the start of walking over to this collection. It's just because, you know, when you see that stuff, PS1, PS2 horror stuff, that's like collector stuff. That's the kind of stuff that makes you want to paddle a boat in the ocean and sing a yo ho, a pirate's life for me. That's a paddling. What's that from? Down in the comments below if you know. So there's
this is it's not part of the bundle. This is in case we want to add to it.
Do you not know me?
I don't know.
I'll buy it all. Ricky just pulled up 3 of the best games right here. Alien vs. Predator, Turtles in Time, and Contra 3: The Alien Wars. Ricky, the best one of those 3?
Ooh, probably Contra, dude.
What about you? What do you think?
Which one?
Turtles in Time or Contra 3? Okay. Oh, you're a Turtles in Time. It's hard to say no to that, though. You can't argue that.
Childhood.
I really wanted to see the NES and Game Boy stuff because that list he showed me was great. And when I saw this stuff, it was even better than I thought. There was more stuff than what was on the list, I think.
This
Ricky
is just stacks on stacks.
The Game Boy a la mode. What you got in there?
All right, we got Pokemon Red. Oh my gosh.
I know, careful. Gosh, Ricky.
I'll put it back. You got Tetris. Ooh, Turok. Super Mario Land. I don't even know what that is. Cosmo Tank.
Ligma Tank? I don't know what that's.
Oh, but look at this. We got Pokemon Red, Pac-Man, Dragon Warrior. Ooh, Killer Instinct, Double Dragon.
You're gonna make me talk more, aren't you? Well, today we got a great forecast of sunny skies, partial clouds. What am I doing with my life?
You ever watch the gameplay for Killer Instinct on the Game Boy?
I think I played it.
It's what you would expect. I wouldn't say it's horrible, but it's playing a fighting game on a Game Boy. You know?
It's not.
What's that?
It displays standees.
Oh, that's
Mario
awesome.
Odyssey. Yeah, you're just telling me.
Here's another one right here.
Oh, and they're just brand new in the box?
Yeah. I just opened that one just to check everything is there.
So you stole them, huh? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
The lady from GameStop facing with the
Oh, that's awesome. Every time we go through another bin, it's just excitement, it's just happiness for Ricky and I. We open another one. All right, popped open another box. Fire Emblem Warriors, Nintendo Switch. Bomberman Generation, which is a cover I really like on the GameCube. Ultimate Muscle is one of my favorite covers too.
That's a great one.
Such a cool one.
Fun game.
So much good. This is not the original. This is like the 30th something. It's like a blue card or something. Maybe something like that.
Look, yeah, depends what color you get.
Oh. Limited edition of 5,500. Oh, Mega Man 3. Said it before, I'll say it again. Best Mega Man game of the first 9. I need all of you to take note on something I just said. I just said that Mega Man 3 is the best Mega Man game on the NES. Just saying. Just calling it. Ricky, here's one you like. Sonic Blast Man.
Ooh, Sonic Blast Man. Part 2 is so good.
Is Earthbound actually in here?
Yes, it is.
Oh! Earthbound.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that. Shee Poppy. Oh, look. Oh, $135. Hey, recently I asked, I think it was Square Pegs, his favorite Super Nintendo game of all time, and he said Kendo Rage.
Kendo Rage.
Which actually
It's
I
a
don't.
good game.
Is it like a fighter, a platform?
It's
Side-
Turkin?
Oh, yes.
Turkin's good.
Thinking that?
Dude, Super Turk. Look at that. Super Turkin. Super Turkin. Look at this. Super Metroid.
Dang.
Earthworm Jim 2. Lethal Enforcers. Ys 3. Oh my, look at Final Fantasy 2. She's for Final Fantasy 3. This is a great bundle a la mode, dude. Taffy. Right here. Quit smelling the beans. Taffy smelling Ricky. I'm sorry, that was offensive. Here's one of me and
Dang.
Ricky's favorites right here. Mega Man X2
Oh, so good.
and Mega Man X Original.
X Original and X2.
I just have to point out that right here when we're holding these games, we were absolutely clueless on how expensive some of these 40 Winks games actually are. Good grief. So I do know about 40
cool.
Winks, but look at the controller that came with it in the box, dude. That is freaking awesome. Wow. Yeah, oh, and that looks like that's the CD. Like the bonus CD right there. That's
Some PS4, some Switch stuff, some handhelds. Oh, what else is in here?
the gamepad.
Gamepad. The VI. Oh, here you go.
Oh, that is
SPs.
not in. Yeah, actually.
It's not in the bundle.
You know which one's those, right? The little blue one.
Oh, dang, the Pokemon Mini. That is awesome. I want to see the game for it. Hold on. Pokemon Party Mini. That is pretty darn cool. Dang, we might have to add this to the pile.
Now, something you may not know while looking at this is the Nintendo Switch stuff. That stuff is not included right now in the price we're going to pay. So stay tuned because there might be a twist of tales. There might be a turning of events with that Nintendo Switch stuff. We might buy it all. Another box. Ooh, this is a box I
That's
like.
Yo, this is a
This is a box.
this is a Shima.
That's a Chima. There we go. There we go. Good old plastic. Blaster Master, Hubert, Chippendale. Lots of DS games down there. Mega Man. Look at this, Ricky.
Oh yes, Gargoyles. Oh, I love this game. Dude, so good. This and the Super Nintendo one, Demon's Crest, I will play all day because that gameplay is fun.
Ninja Gaiden 2, Ricky.
Ooh, Mega Man 1.
There we go.
Oh,
OG.
Mega Man 2.
Mega Man 4.
Oh.
Mega Man 5. Mega Man 6. Yes, that's actually funny.
We got all the Mega Man.
Mega Man 3 with no label? Pause, hold the phone. Let's clear something up before we continue with the video. And we'll dive into details later, but the seller had already pre-priced these items before we got there. We saw what he had them valued at and made a deal before we even drove out there. But here's the kicker. This Mega Man 3, with no label, this is about to take a massive turn. This could completely change Capcom's history with Mega Man.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the test one.
Sure. Yes, slap prototype it and make them pay more.
Oh, yes.
What was that game, like
Darkwing
80,
Duck.
90 bucks now?
Yeah,
Something like that. Get it, Taffy. Go. Look at that jaw. This is not animal abuse. This is my dog loves to play like this. The one thing about my dog, though, she does not like to let go. She has not learned the ways of the let go. I normally just have to tap her nose. Hey, put it down. What? Huh? Huh? Pásale, pásale. Look at her go. Whoa. Ooh, a nice another. But
That one. Check out that one.
Shenmue 3?
Oh, shoot.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Who's it signed by?
The voice actors.
That's awesome,
Main
dude. That is
That's really
awesome.
cool. till this day, this is still one of the best Star Wars games for me.
Shadows of the Empire.
If they made a Shadows of the Empire movie, it would kill it. I don't know why they haven't. Instead, they're going all these weird routes. Stick to that, and you will make money.
Ooh,
Disney.
look at this Mega Man amiibo.
Traumatizing.
Ooh, so another one of the limited editions. Out of 8,500, I'm guessing. Some Mario parties down there. Mario Party 2.
Oh,
Smash
dang.
Bros. Star Fox 64. Nice, dude. Look at the Genesis stack building.
Sheesh.
Oh, there's a Aladdin right there. Just found it.
Oh, more. There's still more N64. Oh,
Yes. Mega Man.
Thank you.
64. Sonic Spinball, Sonic 3, Vector Man, Mortal Kombat 2, Spider-Man, X-Men. Great cover on that. Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh.
Rocket
I do like
Knight.
some Rocket Knight. Let me just see what's in there. Ooh. Oh, more Tailspin. I like this. Tailspin. Oh,
Game of Gear.
Surf Columns. Ooh, yes. Batman and Robin, always good. Streets of Rage. That is gold when it comes to Game Gear and Sega Genesis. And Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh, hell
Hey, buddy, don't ignore me. Oh, they always ignore me.
Oh, aw, she just loves you now, Ricky.
Yeah. There you go.
Nice.
Donkey Kong Country and Risk, they favorite.
You know what's funny? The Mystical Ninja, the Goemon games are some of my favorite games, but I like literally never ever talk about them. Favorite one of them by far is the Super Nintendo.
That is the best one.
Such good music.
That one's really fun though, I'm not gonna lie.
It is, but Super Nintendo's where it holds for me. And the last box, so far. Oh, looks like a lot of Switch. Switcheroony. Oh, the Metal Storm, that's right. Look at that. Dang. Always crazy to me that IREM put out more Metal Storm stuff because I feel like, although it's loved in like the NES collector world, I feel like not on like the broad spectrum of people were looking to get Metal Storm. Oh, hell yeah. My dog reminds me of me. Tall, skinny, and plays with balls. This is a good one. Shakedown Hawaii, that's a good one. Pricey one too. Another limited, the Mega Man 2 right there in the box. Not OG box, but still sealed. Super cool. Crystal Crisis. Apparently this game was signed by some of the voice actors or devs or people at Limited Run. Asterix and Obelix, man. I think I played the Genesis version of Asterix a decent amount. Yeah, a lot of Switch stuff. Ooh, Power Rangers. Wow,
Dang.
I never even saw that. Little Dragon's Cafe. Not gonna pretend I've ever heard of this. I have no idea what that is. Never heard of that in my life. Now that this part is done, Ricky and I decide we need to dive deeper. We need to start thinking because we're buying out this collection, but maybe, just maybe, there's more to this deal than we thought. I'm walking away real quick to tell y'all where we're at with the story. Okay, so everything in that bundle, as of right now, is already priced and ready to go. The only stuff that's not included is the Nintendo Switch stuff. So what you see us looking at, like basically everything in there, Ricky and I are paying a total of about $6,000 for, which is a lot of money. But right now, Ricky's negotiating if we want to just buy a lot of that Nintendo Switch stuff. A lot of it though is collector stuff. And that collector stuff is really cool and really awesome, but the problem is, we don't collect the collector's item stuff and we'd have to sell it. And you would say, well, then just sell it. But for some reason, like collector's edition stuff, selling the way we sell, quick, fast, like Whatnot on Encore, collector stuff normally doesn't do that well. And something I don't normally do that I'm kind of forcing Ricky to do in a way is I'm not saying a word about prices or anything. I'm kind of saying, hey, Ricky, normally I jump in, but this time I'm saying, Ricky, this is all on you. You make the decision. My money is literally in your hands. Ricky and I are splitting the lot, obviously. Whatever you agree upon, whatever you decide on, just you, I'm all in. Full trust.
We get wax on this. We sold a couple of these, we kind of got wax.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
PlayStation Classics?
Yeah, PlayStations don't do as good as the other ones. I don't know why.
So when I walk back over, yeah, Ricky is working on some deals. He's grabbing a lot of good stuff. There's like sealed Super Mario All-Stars bundle, which you know that's like around $100 nowadays. Ricky, show me those games that you added real quick that we're looking at adding. Just so much good stuff. But what I really love to see Ricky pick up, no matter how many times I've seen these in my life, they're always cool to me. And that's the mini consoles. Genesis Classic, the Super Nintendo Classic, NES Classic had good user interface, good UI. PlayStation felt kind of like slapped together within the mini consoles. It was kind of underwhelming, I guess. But the selection was great. I got mine hacked. Got all the games on there. Yeah,
Same.
makes it worth it.
It's so easy to hack them.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, if it's the branding or if it's the fact that it's more reliable versions of older hardware. That's just one of my favorite things ever. can't believe people in the community would hack consoles like that, dude. I'm a purist. I only play in pure form. I hack every freaking console. I'm sneaking away for another update. So Ricky, on that extra bundle that we did, he did 500 bucks, which I feel like was a great deal on that. But now the situation is thickening. I'm just like, hey dude, 500 bucks to add on that stuff that we just got seemed like a good deal. How much just to take the rest? There's still, again, it's a lot of that collector's edition stuff, but it still is good stuff, right? And it helps us build our collection and also resell to buy other things. That's the most common thing said among these days. Probably don't need to say it. So again, this is the stack that I was just saying we just purchased, but now our brain is like, well, there's all that Switch stuff. That's stacked pretty high too. It's a lot of regular size games in there. Pretty much all of this, and that right there on top. That's an expensive one you're saying? Or that was Outlast?
Outlast?
1 and 2.
Oh, dang.
How much those go for? About, or?
I have no idea, but
Just-
I know last time I checked.
They were
Dude,
expensive.
when we went to E3, I still have the cover for the Switch. It's like a Switch cover. Sorry.
Ricky says words. You know that's not legal. Oh yeah, get it, Ricky. Pásale, 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 pásale. Well, we spent 8,000 bucks. And I'm well aware that that's a lot of money to spend. Luckily, and I, Ricky, have been friends since long before the show, long before the original show. We get to split these lots, right? It makes the hurt a little less of the initial blow because yeah, 8 grand is a lot to spend. 4 grand is a lot to spend when we split this. It's moments like this where when Ricky and I get home, we clean these games super quick and immediately start listing things on Encore, start putting things on Whatnot. And there is some really cool collection pieces in there, like the Metal Storm, the Mega Man 2, like the limited editions, some of the standees that are in there. I don't even know if I got to show them. Maybe we'll get to show them another time when they're fully set up. Zelda standees, Mario standees. This is stuff that'll be for the collection. But until then, that money, I mean, business, you got to make that money back. That's a lot of money to spend in one time. One thing I love about Squarespace is their analytics. Make smarter business decisions with Squarespace's intuitive, built-in analytics tools. Review website traffic, learn where to focus engagement, and track revenue from bookings, invoices, or product sales, all from one place. Turn your brand into a revenue stream by selling custom merch. Whether you're growing a brand, running events, or offering experiences, merch is a great way to engage your audience and generate more income. Simply design your products, and Squarespace handles the production, inventory, and shipping so you can focus on what you do best. Squarespace gives you everything you need to offer services and get paid, all in one place. From consultations to events and experiences, showcase your offerings with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/pixelgamesquad to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. So, that same day when Ricky and I got home, we decided, hey, let's run a Whatnot. Let's run a random Whatnot show, start recuperating some of our money. We're gonna throw some stuff on Encore, but for now, let's just start throwing stuff on Whatnot, get some money back as quick as we can. We got to a pile of certain video games, and it was kind of like a mid-range NES game, still great stuff. And we came across the Mega Man 3, the one with no label. This is what happened.
What are you going for?
Yeah, the Mega Man 3 is a missing label. Ricky said we should just write prototype on it and try to sell it for more. You know?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, it's heavier than usual.
Ricky says it's heavier than
Look,
usual?
feel it. Am I crazy?
It is.
We should open that up.
Whoa, why is it heavy?
Dude, we might have a prototype.
Wait, does anyone know why this would be heavy?
Look, compared to a regular game.
It's for sure heavier.
It's like I'm like,
Anyone
oh.
have any idea why it would physically be heavy unless it really was a prototype?
John, you still in here?
So after this, our minds were completely racing. We're wondering, could this actually be a prototype? But there's absolutely no way. We've looked online. We've only seen literally one other one ever show up in history. And it's just like a picture online. No sales, anything like that. So there's just absolutely no way. But Ricky and I, we couldn't go on with the Whatnot at this point. We're sitting there thinking, okay, the chat's going wild. Our brains are nowhere but that. So we decide, let's just open it up. Let's just open it up before we continue going on with our Whatnot because we can't think anymore at this point. Well, let's test. You guys have to help us because we don't know much about this stuff.
Please.
Go ahead, open it. No way! There ain't no way! There ain't no...
Capcom Mega Man.
Oh my... It says Mega Man on the tip. Oh my gosh! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my gosh! Holy crap!
Look at that.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, we have to do more with this. We can't just... No, we have to do more with this. Oh my gosh! Let's go! Let's go! We cannot believe this. We literally cannot believe this. You could hear it in our voices and our demeanor. This is 100% real, raw, live, unexpected, completely like almost a joke that it would be a prototype. We were quite literally joking about it. This is monumental. Now again, value is cool. Yeah, it's worth a lot of money. I'm sure it could be worth a very lot of money, very big amount of money. But what's really cool to me is not only is Mega Man 3 my favorite Nintendo Mega Man game, but this could be history. Imagine if we put it in and it's right, it's still kind of the same as Mega Man 3, kind of the same as the finished version. Still very cool, still very unique, still very unheard of for a Mega Man 3 prototype to show up. But even better, imagine if it's way different. Imagine if some of the bosses are different. Imagine if some of the color variations are different. Hey, imagine if it's a bigger deal and Mega Man's name looks different. Well, that wouldn't happen because they're Mega Man 3 at that point. But maybe, you know, certain weapons or subtypes or whatever it could be. This is massive, and it could have so easily slipped away into history and been nothing because we were seconds away from running it at $1, like we always do. Run it $1, the next person gets it, haha, laughs about it. That was cool. I won the cheap Mega Man 3 off Pixel Game Squad, throw it on the shelf, and it just goes away. Ricky's hand was the winner and the reason for all of us to be thankful to Ricky because he noticed I'm talking the slightest difference in weight. I'm talking like ounces different. So for Ricky to notice that, yeah, I noticed it once he pointed it out, but I didn't notice when I picked it up the first few times. So this is absolutely, it's nuts. Good thing we brought Liberty because that's a lot of big totes in there. So Liberty, the van, you see my van back there? We got to get her loaded up. Oh boy, Ricky, how you feeling?
I got a feeling deep inside. Oh yeah.
Deep inside my wallet.
My wallet hurts right now. I'm not gonna lie. It really hurts.
Yeah, that was a big buy.
That was a big buy.
8 G's is a lot of money to spend.
Ooh, you said it just like Dusty. I like that.
You've been hanging around Dusty too much, dude. 8 G's, bro?
8 G's? No. Yeah. But it was a great lot. That's why I didn't mind. I was like, dude, this is a great lot. It's worth it. We're never gonna see a lot of this stuff again, so why not take the chance?
Yep. In the end, we spent a lot of money, but you know what? I actually count part of the payment when we do stuff like this, the enjoyment of us getting to go do this. I have so much fun doing this stuff. Again, the fact that Ricky and I get to split the stuff makes it burn a little bit less. So that's it. Make sure and subscribe to Retro Rick. Don't subscribe to Phoenix Resale. Subscribe to Pixel Podcast. Subscribe to Retro Bird. Subscribe to Gamer Maggie. Subscribe to Metal Jesus, and subscribe to Batman. No way! There ain't no way! There ain't no...
Capcom Mega Man.
Oh my... It says Mega Man on the tip. Oh my gosh! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my gosh! Holy crap!
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we have to do more with this. We can't just, no, we have to do more with this. Oh my gosh, let's go. Let's go.